welcome back to my channel. I wanted to wish everybody in the US a happy Memorial Day if you happen to be watching on Memorial Day. I have a patriotic theme card using some of my favorite Maker Forte products. I am using the America the Beautiful stamp set as well as Because of the Brave, and then I come in later with the splatter square to add some interest. So I start out by placing the US map image from America the Beautiful into my MISTI, and I ink up the top third with the telephone box color hive ink. And then I bring in the Vegas strip color hive ink and I ink up the bottom third, creating a red, white, and blue design. I do come in with a mini blending brush just to soften the lines so that I don't have harsh ink lines when I place that down in my MISTI. And then I use my ink smooshing tool from Maker Forte to get a really good impression. I love the way this stamp comes out. I love the floral or nature theme at the bottom part of the US. It kind of reminds me of the rolling plains, and I love that. And I love the Great Lakes that are entwined in the top part of the US as well on this stamp set. So I first come in with a sentiment from Because of the Brave that says, "Home of the free because of the brave." And how true is that? I can't thank our military families and our military personnel that have served our country over the 200 plus years, and I am thankful for the freedoms that I have because of them. So I wanted to make sure that that was on the front of my card. I am making a very simple card today, which I think is perfect, because I can envision myself giving this to a military person, and I always think of them as tough guys and gals and not wanting all the bling and all of the things. But because I have to be true to myself, I come in with the splatter square just to add interest. And with that, I just kind of hold that in my hand, bending it, and I put it down into my ink. Now, if you don't like the free flow and want a perfect splatter, I don't know if that exists, but you could put that into your MISTI or on a acrylic block and stamp the whole thing down. That just didn't interest me at the time. I just thought I'd just lay it down, put it haphazardly wherever I want it, because that's what I think of as splatter. But certainly you could do that. So after I get done with the splatters, I come in with another sentiment from Because of the Brave stamp set that says, "Thank you for your service." And I stamp that directly onto my A2 landscape fold card base. And I use Eclipse black ink in the Color Hive family to do that. And of course I use my MISTI because I want that to be straight. And I want to go in with one time and I want to make it, perfect and crisp. So I do use the ink smooshing tool again, just to get that perfect image. So anyway, that is what I did. And then I trimmed down that focal panel to measure 3 3/4 by 5. And I mounted that onto a piece of Eclipse black cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I used a piece of fun foam that's got double-sided adhesive on it just to pop that up because I like dimension. I'm staying true to myself in that. And I apply the wet glue just so that I have some wiggle room when I put it down onto my card base. That's not a necessary step. It's a necessary step for me because I always need wiggle room, just so that I have just a second or two to get it on the panel straight. So that's what I'm doing. If you can do it without glue, be my guest and put it straight down. I'm not that good. And then I come in with some clay stars that I had from my stash. I am from Kentucky, so I placed a star right where I thought Kentucky would be closest on the map. So, and then from there, I scattered some stars throughout in a triangular shape on my card, just because in my opinion, when you put sets of three down, odd numbers kind of keep the eye moving, so that's what's pleasing to me. And I do that in a combination of the red and blue stars. I would have used white if I had some, but I didn't, so that's what I'm doing. I love the way that this card came together. I love that it took me less than 10 minutes to make. And I think this is a truly attainable card for any skill level. So if you have stuck with me this long, I would truly appreciate a comment, a like, and maybe even consider subscribing. I do appreciate it. And if you do leave me a comment, I just want to let you know that I read them all and I try to answer back. So here are some last pictures of my card. And again, I hope to see you at the Lift Your Spirits on June 1st. And then we do have the Crafter Party in August, virtual retreat. So until next time, keep crafting. Have a happy Memorial Day. Be blessed, my friends.